just hit 1,600 accepted.
Oh, hey. I'm recording the live thing, but not the show, so take your time. I just wanted to get these witty quibs on in here. What did I just say?
I don't know.
Ah, damn it, it was something good.
I'm only ever half paying attention to anything.
I'm only not, like, paying 1% attention to what I say. That's why I like to record.
Oh.
Because then I listen back, I'm like, damn, I'm fucking...
God, why
I'm
do I sound
on.
like a fucking idiot?
No, I'm like, why do I say such brilliant stuff and not write it down all the time? It's like I'm just emitting brilliance. That's why when I'm on Adderall,
Mania?
maybe, but I'm one of those manic people who's, when they're manic, they are very, get a lot of really cool stuff done. I'm like, I've got the creative part of me. So like when I, the difference is like when I have Adderall or Vyvanse or any of those things that keep me focused, is like when these ideas and stuff come to me, rather than just like coming out and then going away, it's like they come out, I know I'm doing something else, so I'll catch it and write it down and then like save it on a Post-it or something. And then I've got like I've got a ton of these Post-its with really cool ideas. And I'm like, fuck, I just need the organization to keep these together. The problem is when I'm not on that stuff, I take one of these ideas, I explore it for 10 minutes, and then I get lost in it, and then I'm jumping around rather than grabbing it, holding onto it for later. It's like my cue's broken. This is all being recorded. People are getting a deep insight into my...
insight to your psychology.
Yes. This is what I talk about with my psychiatrist. Then he gives me medicine, and I don't go to him for months. Mm-hmm. And then I fall back off, and then you get this podcast that jumps all over the place.
I've got 0.11 Litecoin.
Nice. I've got 3 Litecoin. But that, yeah. I didn't say I mined.
Rent free.
I got like 0.8 Litecoin that I mined.
I would say good, but I was drinking.
But you're an asshole?
I was drinking.
Oh, I'm drinking.
Hey, Knothead. Sing John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt while I drink this glass of water.
Hey, you remember the show The Critic?
Nope. It stinks.
There we go.
And
we're back.
I wasn't
with
recording.
John Lovitz.
Were we recording all that?
Just for the broadcast.
Nice. I come in really nice on this microphone when it's laying right there.
Yeah. We'll just put it there and we'll both go in and call it a middle ground.
Fuck it.
We need to get one of those like $35 mics. Once we make some money from like this Litecoin or Bitcoin, that one that's on Amazon that was like...
InstaWallet wouldn't have gotten hacked. I have like $36 in fucking Bitcoin.
You get that claim? Maybe. If we can... Let's see if we can find that. I have a few Bitcoin. Let's see if we can spend some on that
Yeah, that
mic.
music place?
Any place that has that one mic that we found that's like comparable. You know,
You
the
should
one that
look
was
for a
$35 on
retailer
Amazon?
that takes
Wait, we can get Amazon! Just get an Amazon gift card, right?
Oh, yeah.
Duh!
Duh!
Fuck, after this show, we're gonna look into that. I'm gonna see if I can get an Amazon gift card and get us that mic.
Hell yeah.
We're moving on up!
Moving on. I love my rig, though. I like this.
Fine, you can keep using that, but I'm gonna set another one next to you that I'm actually going to use.
Oh, fine.
It's not about you, Dan. It's not about you. It's about me, the editor.
We need to hook up that MPC so I can have a soundboard. You
I
can
know.
have all the technical shit, but
I
I just
know.
want to make goofy noises.
I know, we can do that. We have to get like a catalog of noises. We can do that, and the keyboard both. I mean, we just plug them in. We're already going through Logic. We can,
nice.
Everything can just be queued up in a keyboard. All of this takes effort, though.
Yeah, but, you know, shit happens.
Yeah. Hopefully shit happens where I can get some focus meds in the near future. If I can ever afford to go to the doctor, I'll be able to implement all these crazy ideas.
Mhm.
We can get soundboards. I'll have this whole thing. If you notice all those labels and stuff on there, that was like one day of me like creating my rig and labeling all the things on there. We could do that same thing for the show.
Yeah, with sounds.
And it'll be equally ready to go.
I just want to play like fart noises.
I know.
You know.
But even making fart noises takes some focus. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't hear you guys come in there. We are back. That was quite the pee.
We've been back for a week now.
Yeah. Well, if you're tuning into the live broadcast of the video, you'll know we actually been in for a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. So this brings us to reviews.
Reboot.
Let's see what I got on the review wheel. Do you have anything? I've got a couple things.
No, just all I watched was like Critic, and I
I
watched like 2 episodes of Batman the Animated Series yesterday.
Okay. So I'll go a little more modern. I got a couple things. One that I'll talk about briefly is I watched another little bit of Bates Motel, and you have got to catch up. I'll watch the first 3 episodes again with you. It's fucking cool as shit. This show's picking up. I'm really enjoying it. Every episode they kind of take you down this crazy path. It's like it's I would say, I don't want to be too premature, but for me right now it's on par with Dexter, but not as much direct like violence. But like as far as the drama and kind of
that's a pretty powerful endorsement.
I know, and I feel a little shifty in that because I don't know if it'll stay good, but I've really, really been enjoying this. I think they've been doing a great job with it. Some of the stuff you think they might be putting in there like just as kind of a way to show like that he is the way he is, Norman Bates, in the Psycho movie. It's like some of it might be a bit of a stretch, but a lot of it really does play well into like the potential psychology of him and his mother and how they play off of one another, and they've got a very interesting relationship in here.
That's cool.
And unfortunately, I can't really say a lot without giving a ton away about the episode.
That's good.
So, but just fucking watch it if you haven't seen it yet. I actually don't know what channel it's on. I'll link to it in the show notes so you can find it. It's on the internet. It's around. Yeah, that's review 1, Bates Motel. Review 2 is a show I just found out about today. I was playing a couple episodes earlier. Is the Jeselnik Offensive, which is Anthony Jeselnik's show. Mm-hmm. And I just realized that existed today.
And it was hilarious.
Oh my god, yeah. He's one of my favorite comedians.
Yeah.
He's he's a great joke writer. A lot of comedians do like the long form stuff. He does very like, set up punchline, and maybe, set up half punchline, another set up punchline, first big punchline.
Yeah.
But he's been a writer for Jimmy Fallon in the late night show, so he's got a lot of experience in that kind of realm. But now this is kind of his like un-PC talk show type thing, or like a late night show thing.
And it is very un-PC.
Oh yeah, he aims to be offensive. That's his whole thing.
Yes.
But a lot of his jokes aren't offensive because of why you think they will. He takes you on a lot of fucking left turns and into hilarious, crazy territory.
He forces the offensive in.
Yeah, like if it's something that's not offensive, he'll make it offensive.
Yes.
So like he'll take something that should be offensive one way and make it way more offensive another way.
Mm-hmm.
It's great. So, and he's the one person who he's a comedian who really touted he read like comedy books and like studied writing comedy and then just became great at it. Yep. And he said one of his biggest influences was Jack Handey.
Yeah.
Like from Saturday Night Live, and they like released like those books with like the Jack Handey quotes.
Totally.
Yeah, you can see the similarities. Mm-hmm. That style, like where it just takes you down a totally like hilarious, like sort of tangent, but related in a funny, awkward way. So it was that, and then he had other comedians on. He had Nick Kroll on there, Amy Schumer. He did make a joke about being together with her. Her and Aziz Ansari were on there. He's like, tonight's guests, Amy Schumer and Aziz Ansari. I sleep with one of them, and I only make out a little bit with the other one. So, but he was funny. Sorry, I'm not Anthony Jeselnik.
Oh no, it was funny. I was just thinking of it being funny, like he meant like the sleeping with Aziz Ansari.
Yeah, and his timing was a little better.
Sure.
My timing is tuned for me. I'm not made to tell his jokes.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, here's my joke. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting centipede. Human centipede.
What?
I'll try it again. Knock, knock.
No thanks.
Come on, you have to play along, or
No,
else this
don't-
joke is gonna.
Don't you see the sign on my door that says no solicitors?
Okay, I'll tell it to myself. Knock knock. Who's there? Interrupting human centipede. Interrupting human.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
It's the funniest fucking thing I've heard all day.
The timing's great
And
when
we
I'm
watched
going back
all
and
that
forth.
Anthony Jeselnik too.
Yeah,
that
I
was
picked
the
up on-
funniest thing I heard all day.
Yeah, that's how good I am.
Good God.
Ay caramba.
Yes.
That's it for reviews.
That's
check
accurate.
that out. I think it's on right now. Crow Show isn't on,
Mm-mm.
but that is.
Mm-hmm.
Unless that's over for the season 2.
And Nick Kroll was on.
There was at least a new
the
episode
one we
like yesterday.
watched.
Yeah, he was on the latest episode. I think it was episode 7. So they'll probably be replaying that a lot on Comedy Central.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Now it's time where we turn the reviews on me and yous.
Mm.
Okay, so we still haven't gotten any new reviews on iTunes, unfortunately. But we were still in the new and noteworthy, which is cool.
Mm-hmm.
But come on, guys, give us some more reviews. We'll put your name in the Crystal Skull, and whoever we pick today is going to win 0.03 Bitcoin, which is like $1 million, I think.
$3.
Yeah, it's like 120 now, so it's like 3 something. Yeah,
Mhm.
so that's cool. Hopefully they'll claim it, and if not, the next person will get 0.04. So what I want to do though, really quick, since we don't have any reviews there, I'm gonna take a little sidestep here. Let's see what reviews I have on one of my other apps on Herb Converter Free.
Mhm.
And while we're looking this up, I'll let you guys know. If you have an iPhone, go ahead and download Herb Converter Free. It's cool if you want to convert between measurements of cannabis and the like. And since it's a free one, it has advertisements in it. So even if you're not actually using it, just open it and leave it open, and I'll make a few cents. So I did want to address something on here in a public forum because it was very upsetting to me. And basically, it was just most of the reviews on here are like, "Why did you get rid of the good paid version?" Here's one from Dougie Doug. This used to have other conversions. I hope they bring back. And then the next one is, where's the paid version? Then the next one is, this is missing the best part of the old app, showing price per gram, per cost of ounce, to QP, etc. Bring it back, please, I'll pay. And here's my thing. I would love for you guys to be paying for that. And I did love it when you were. Apple will not let me have it. Unfortunately, with a lot of Bitcoin ideas, with Herb Converter, which was a very successful app that's paid a lot of my bills to this day, I have an awesome version of it that Apple will not let me release. They say because it can potentially be used for illegal purposes. So I put a disclaimer in there like, only use this for, legitimate things or whatever. It sounded more professional. So I am sorry. I will try and get that on at some point in the future. Again, I don't know how, though. If you have any ideas on how I can, sneak that in. I might, too, try and find a way to just make like a web app that people can use like I was talking about. That might be a good way to practice HTML5.
Sure.
I need to buff up on my skills for that. So, yeah. But I did feel like I should respond to that because I don't really know. I don't have another forum for that.
Yeah.
But I feel bad because, yes, I am totally with you guys. I love the paid version. I mean, I have a copy because I wrote it, but I wish I could give you one. If anyone listening here wants a copy, I can give you an ad hoc copy, I think, actually. So send me an email, feedback, or I'll make a new address. Send it to herbconverter@soundtest.us, and I'll hook you up. But for the meantime, no dice. And back to the show's reviews. So like I was saying, every review on here, if you haven't been listening, gets entered into this drawing to win 0.01 Bitcoin. And when someone doesn't claim that by the next episode's drawing, we roll that prize over. So we actually didn't get a response from the last 2 winners. So this week is 0.03 Bitcoin. So the name I'm about to draw right now, send us an email by Friday's show, and you'll be getting some money. If not,
0.3 Bitcoin.
0.03.
0.03.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's $3.
Yeah, it's like $3, and it's growing. Bitcoin's like $125 right now. So I've picked this scroll from the Crystal Skull of Destiny. Don't tell me it's not crystal. If you see it, you might say, Max, that's glass. I'm like, then why would they call it Crystal Skull or Crystal Head Vodka? Exactly. You can't. You can't lie.
No, I guess not.
Sorry, I'm having a hard time with this. Oh boy. All right. This week's winner is. Let's see if you can see this. Morning After. That's kind of hard to see in there, but it's Morning After, and I believe we had Morning After. Oh, I guess giving it away now.
No.
Mr. S.
Nope.
May or may not be Morning After. We'll see if he responds. This'll be it. We'll find out once and for all.
Mm-hmm.
But Morning After, you got yourself 0.03 Bitcoin. So shoot us an email at prizes
It's in
at
escrow.
soundtest.us.
It's in escrow,
No,
and you need to.
it's in my wallet.
And you need to.
There is a Bitcoin escrow.
Yeah.
But send us an email at prizes at soundtest.us to claim that. And the rest of you, start entering. Start entering this contest. We want to give you money.
Yeah, why?
Why is it?
What the fuck is your deal?
All you have to
We
say
know
is
there's
cool
40,
show.
There's
This is
40
great.
people who listen to like every episode.
We got 50 listens on the last one, I think.
Okay.
We are even going higher than that.
Yeah.
There's no excuse for you guys. We
so
have like 5
do you guys-
reviews.
Do you guys not like money?
Yeah, I guess not.
Do you just not like money?
Maybe
or-
that's a message. They're saying, guys, it's not about the money. We just love you guys.
Yeah, probably.
And I hope that's also true. But
You should
why
make
not
it-
love us and get some money at
Yeah.
the same time?
It's like reverse hoard. It's like reverse hoard. We're paying you for our services.
Yeah.
So.
So jump on. Head on to iTunes. Leave us a review. It can be anything. Even if it's a bad review or a mediocre review. Whatever you think of the show, just let us know. Say, good job. It doesn't have to be long. One sentence is fine. Even 2 words.
One word.
Cool. Bad. Shitty. Awesome.
Fuck.
Amazing. Incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, any of that stuff's good. And 4 stars, of course.
Right.
Okay.
5 stars.
5?
5 stars, not 4 stars.
Oh, shit, it's a 5-star system?
Yeah.
We're only a 4-star. No, we have 5 stars.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, there was 5 stars. I'm sorry, I misspoke. Here, I'll do 3D for you.
This isn't
Here
a
we go.
fucking Michelin-rated restaurant here. This is a podcast.
Aren't those only 3 stars?
No, I thought they were 4.
Alright. They're 3.
No.
Yeah. Either way, we're not it, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Who gives
What
a
do you
shit?
think, we're a tire shop? Michelin? You know those stars given to restaurants by Tire Maker?
Mm-hmm. No, by that guy. The guy made out of rubber.
Oh, by the big Michelin,
the Michelin
man?
man, yeah.
Okay.
He's actually the guy in charge of handing out
Nice.
the Michelin stars.
Okay, I have to set this mic down, and we're gonna hit up Hot Topic here.
I have to take a nap.
We'll be done with the show in 5 minutes.
I was just gonna take a nap.
Oh.
Like, just right here. Gonna take a nap for 30 years.
Alright. Let's bring it back.
Here we are, we're
So
back.
what we talked about today. We talked about North Korea per usual.
Mm-hmm.
Crafting yellow
Mm-hmm.
cheese. We talked about exchanges. That's actually a good one. I was thinking about that earlier. I was actually not based on Hot Topic, but I I remembered in an issue of High Times, which is a magazine devoted to cannabis culture. They actually had the value of a few different strains, and they were tracking them through like dispensaries. And one of the cool things about weed being legal, one at the medical level in a lot of states, and now at a state level, just in general, I guess, in the couple states that it is, you can actually track a lot of this data, and you can treat marijuana like commodities.
Mm-hmm.
And how fucking cool would it be if just like you could trade on like gold and silver, you could trade on like strains of weed?
That'd be great.
And there's actually a website that does a lot of this, not publicly. It's a private company.
THC-E.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That would be perfect.
Let's start it.
Well, once it's more federally acceptable, then yes. But there's
He's traded on the Bitcoin market. Fuck them.
yeah, totally. But there is a market for like if you're a private dealer, so to speak. They have like the value of all these different strains, and then you can sell your strain. You put in like a sell order, and then a dispensary or whoever like has legal access puts in a buy order, and is treated just like a stock exchange
That's
or like a
awesome.
currency exchange. And you can track the values of different strains and stuff, so you like know what to grow, what's performing well. And you can't get access to the charts unless you're in on it.
Right.
But it's so crazy that this market, I mean, it already exists. It's immensely profitable. It's one of the things that you can grow. It's
Yeah.
money you grow on trees.
Yes.
Essentially,
literally.
that's what I mean. It's the
Money you
easiest
grow
thing in
as
the world.
trees.
Why we even pay for weed?
Seriously, like all you have to do is put some seeds outside, and you'll
Well,
have
the tricky
weed.
thing is when you grow weed, like especially like outside, you have to worry if like the neighbors can
Sure.
see it, and people that walk by do steal weed plants a
Oh,
lot of
yeah.
times, and it is legal. Like I have my medical recommendation and stuff, so it's
Yeah.
not like I'm doing anything outside the law here, but it is something like if I grow it, I do have to be very discreet and
Right.
make sure no one no one knows to come steal my bits.
Well, and the thing is, the block right behind us is like a school and stuff. So, like, what does that have to do with?
If for private growing, it's alright. You just can't open like a dispensary or anything.
Okay.
But I think you can like still grow in your house. You can't smoke in like outside, or you couldn't do that like in public there.
So our street's not the drug-free zone, though.
Yeah, but a lot of the rules have to do with like where you sell it and where
Yeah.
you inhale it.
And they're pretty
where you
clearly
live.
marked, like where you can't smoke weed around a school.
So just smoke in your house. If you don't have a place to smoke, come smoke in our house.
Mm-hmm. Everyone else
friendly.
does.
Yeah, this is the communal hub,
Mm-hmm.
chill zone, as Six Flags would call it.
Yep.
If we had
CZ.
misters. Oh, that would be cool. Other than getting all the computers wet. You know, like when it's hot on there, you do the chill zone, then you go
Yeah.
get misted, and then while you feel great, there's Coke machine so you can put your money in.
Mm-hmm.
We need that here, and
Get
then have
some
like a weed
cocaine.
machine where you can put Bitcoin in. The weed market.
I'm telling you, the weed market
Okay,
and Bitcoin,
here's
man.
what's gonna happen. Here's the plan. I'll put it on the record. We will
Silk
get,
Road can suck a
we're
dick.
gonna get rich on this digital currency between Bitcoin, Litecoin, if anything new comes about. We'll make it. I'm going to make the Happy Cafe a reality. It's been a plan of mine in the works for years.
And that's what this award-winning app is all based around, too.
Yeah, a lot of my technology and stuff that I built is actually fairly far along in the cannabis industry. It's hard to release stuff because
the
of barriers
fucking
like
federal
Apple and the
government
federal
is an
government.
asshole.
Yes. So I do have a lot of stuff ready to go, and Bitcoin coming into the equation, I think, could be amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And weed is actually really big, and I mean, we've talked about this, like in the tech community and stuff, and a lot of people smoke weed that you don't necessarily realize smoke weed. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll keep moving forward, and we will
Well, 'cause
let
isn't
you
the
in
whole-
on the
Isn't
journey.
the whole bit, like, that's how Silk Road works? Like, when the police are doing a sting operation, like, you have to, like, formally say, like, it's $20 for this weed, and here's the weed, and here's my $20. Like, it's because it's U.S. money.
Mhm.
It's not, so, like, it's not,
I mean, you can still...
sure.
Yeah, it would be a lot more gray area, though. Gifting weed is still, I think, an offense, but it's way lower than selling
yeah,
weed.
Oh, yeah.
So if there's ever anyone that you think might be a cop, just give them the weed for free. And then if they're a cop, they just won't take it. They insist on giving you even like $1. Be like, no, you keep it. You keep it.
Yeah.
That's the secret.
Also,
Also, the secret is willing anything you want into existence. Make a vision board and fake it till you make it.
Yup.
Different secret. Oprah recommended secret.
I think that does it.
That does
What do
it
you
for
think?
the secret.
Well, what do you think?
Yeah.
We'll
Yeah.
We'll poll on this.
I wish we had an audience on here. No viewers. We have if you tune in live, we can do polls and stuff too with you guys.
Yeah,
We'd love to have more
interact
viewers
with
in
the
here.
show.
And we,
Interact with the
like we
show.
say, we get some good. We get about 50 viewers now per episode, or listeners. But we do every show live now. It's different times, but Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Stay tuned to our Twitter, our Facebook. We'll let you know when we're gonna be recording.
Yeah, we usually give you like a half hour or
Mhm.
so.
Yeah. So tune in, and you can be a part of the show.
And leave us some feedback, and you can win some money.
Yeah, everything is. We're just spouting.
This is the best fucking podcast on the internet right
I
now.
don't know another podcast I listen to that gives me money.
None
Right.
of them. None
Yeah.
of them. The None of Them podcast. It's,
And if you are going to spend
Scandinavian.
money, remember to go, and you're going to buy stuff through Amazon, remember to click the link on soundtest.us
Yes.
before you buy that, because then we just get a little slice of the pie. You're already going to be spending the money. You're already
So
getting
like
stuff.
when you go into Amazon to sign up and get your new S3 cloud stuff,
Oh, I wonder if that works.
I would expect them to give you a little piece of all the
Maybe.
things.
I mean, it might be limited to the retail stuff, though.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I would think they would stand to benefit greatly.
Oh,
from
sure, I'm sure they would, but I don't know that they actually do that.
Because what does it cost them to host?
Different
an
products
ad?
are different.
Sure.
Percentages and stuff, and like electronics, I think are a little bit more than like other stuff, but I don't know if that's part of it at all.
What if you get like a percentage or some shit? That'd be crazy. Anyway.
What?
Like it's just a percentage of like what they pay monthly.
Oh, yeah, that would be sweet. I mean, there's other things like Audible where we get some of that.
Sure.
So make sure to sign up that too.
Yeah, do all the
fresh.
things.
Sign up for everything on our site.
We have bills and shit we gotta pay, and it's.
I know you got a lot of seeds planted for like the Bitcoin stuff.
Yeah.
But we haven't made it yet. And like we're saying, yeah, we're not asking you to do like buy anything extra. The things that you're already going to buy.
Yeah.
Just go along with your normal life, buy them, but do it through our website, and then Amazon, which sells everything you're ever gonna need. And if you buy that frequently from them, sign up for like their premium thing, and you get like free next day air on most products.
Prime is like
fucking cool stuff.
I think free 2 day for Prime.
Oh, there we go. I think it depends on the
and
product
video
too.
streaming and shit too. Amazon Prime's pretty awesome.
Yeah, and I think you can do a free trial to see if you like it, but
it's
anyway.
not that bad though. It's only like $6 a month or something.
Yeah, it's actually a really good deal if you use it regularly.
Yeah.
So go click on the links on our website, and we will see you next time.
Goodbye.